Yep.
Hey, everybody.
Okay.
We hope you're still there.
All right.
Linwood.
This is Linwood Taylor Part 2. All right.
Time for another song.
Well, let's just make sure we're on and we're good. Can somebody please comment and let us know that you can see us? Let's see. Let's see if somebody can just let us know.
Yeah. Judy's looking too. She can't hear it right now. She can't find it.
Okay. It might take a
Judy got knocked
second.
off too.
It might take a hot minute. Let's see, here we go. The wonders of technology. Okay, guys, we are back on. I can see us. Okay. So we're back with Linwood Taylor. Sorry about that technical gaffe. So yeah, we were going to ask you if you had another song for us, and maybe tell us a little bit about it. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, what do you want to know? I don't know.
Just actually, if you just want to play it, and then we can ask you a couple questions.
All right, sure. I'm gonna try this one. I may have some assistance. My rhythm assistant is gonna happen.
All right.
And,
don't judge.
Hi. So you're with Judy.
Yeah. All right, now here we go. Watch that line. Devil's in the details. I'm real close. That small print's gonna scare you like you've seen yourself a ghost. Bound to surprise you. Don't be cutting him no slack. Or you'll be sending many a year to get the monkey off your back. Devil's in the details. Devil's in the details. Pay close attention, 'cause the devil's hiding in the details. Yeah. Devil's in the details. You might fail to see, hiding amongst the writing, somewhere between A and Z. Concealed between the pages of the subjects that you read. Right side or the left side, or inside your own head. Devil's in the details. Devil's in the details. Pay close attention, 'cause the devil hiding in the details. Yes, it is. Devil's in the details, not in those pots and pans. Deep in your hangings or in his helping hands. Could be in the bottle or pills that you tried. There are places you ain't looking, that's where it's gonna hide. Devil's in the details. Devil's in the details. Pay close attention, 'cause the devil hiding in the details. That's right. So my friend, don't pretend you ain't heard a word I said. Evil's gonna happen, could hurt you someday. Mark my word, there's trouble somewhere up the road. Got to read between the lines or you'll be bearing that heavy load. Devil's in the details. Devil's in the details. Pay your best attention, 'cause the devil hiding in the details. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
That was good. Now, where's Judy?
Yeah.
All right.
Here, what is she playing?
Oh, yeah. That's another song that Tom Lepson and I came up with. You know, we tried to do a little thing. We hadn't finished it yet, but we're still kind of working that one out. But that's okay. I've done it a couple of times, so there you go.
No, it's good. Where's Judy? What is she playing?
I'm sorry?
Where is
Keep
Judy?
playing?
What is she playing?
What was that playing?
I was playing the bass.
Yeah, Judy was playing the bass drum.
Okay.
I don't know if it came through or not, but you know, that was her first live performance.
All right.
Excellent.
Yay, Judy. Woohoo. So what, when you were a kid, did you learn the gamut? Like, did you take did you do some classical pieces, then blues pieces, then rock and roll? Like, did you do everything, or was there one specific area that you focused on?
I probably focused on rock guitar. I mean, heavy rock guitar, things like, Montrose. But then I like blues rock. I mean, I like Johnny Winter. I mean, my pops gave me Johnny Winter and live, but he also gave me the second Black Sabbath album. So,
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, he had a friend that somehow would get these, radio disc jockey albums, and and Pops knew I liked rock music, so he would get them for me. If the guy had them, I would get those.
So you weren't one of those kids who had to hide in his room with his Black Sabbath and hope that the parents didn't hear the music.
No, I probably wore them out by playing it on 10. I was an obnoxious kid and never realized I was obnoxious. I mean, what can I say? I didn't mean any harm. I mean, some of the people in the neighborhood said, "Oh yeah, you were that boy making that racket with that guitar."
So what was your first amp? Do you remember what you had?
My first amp, it's still in the garage. It's a Lafayette amplifier. Lafayette was like a precursor to a Radio Shack in the area.
Okay. So did you have a garage band? Linwood, did you have like a garage band of a bunch of neighborhood kids?
No. I didn't play with anyone in the neighborhood. No one played. I mean, there weren't that, nobody in the neighborhood played. I was the rebel.
You're the rebel. So what places have you most enjoyed? Like, I know we were going to talk at some point about your traveling. I know you've gone to Europe, but like in the DC area, the metropolitan area, what are some of the places that you've really enjoyed playing and you miss playing because of COVID?
Well, of course, JV's, but, I play there once in a while, but they're just all over, Cat's Eye, London Town Pub, La Hinch. I mean, there are a lot of places I do miss playing.
Yeah.
And of course, some of them had closed down before, like, City Blues and, the Zoo Bar and, and what was that place? The old Psychedelic, but it was Flanagan's Harp and Fiddle.
Right. Right. So
they're just, I'm sorry?
How would you characterize how the blues scene in DC has changed over the decades?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you have a lot of young players who are really talented that are coming up. And it's kind of like, I don't know, there are just fewer places to play. I guess that's a function of an aging demographic, as they say.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of places, I mean, that are good. I mean, everyone, many remember seeing Stevie Ray Vaughan at Desperados. Okay.
Yeah.
And then of course there was the Crazy Horse, and then beneath it all, underneath the Crazy Horse.
Right.
And the Cellar Door, the Cellar Door is where I got to hang out with Muddy Waters.
Oh, wow. So he must have been terribly, terribly ancient. How old was he when you met him? You were just a kid, right?
I don't know, but I was 18.
I was going to say, yeah, wow.
We're talking 1974. It was spring break of 74. And the thing is, I had met him 2 months earlier because he played at my college. So
how did you find him?
I'm sorry?
What did you think he was like?
Oh, he was cool. The Nighthawks were there too. The original Nighthawks, Mark Winter, Jimmy Thackeray, Pete Ragusa, and Jan Zakowski. They were all there at the same time.
Yeah.
So
let's just say I drank some of Muddy's champagne.
Nice. So did he treat you?
Pardon?
Did he treat you well, or what was he like What was his?
I was, in typical fashion, I was more of a fly on the wall.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I mean, that's my MO. I'm the fly on the wall.
All right.
But I mean, you know, sorry, I have distractions from the peanut gallery.
Okay.
Once again, the rhythm section is messing with me.
All right.
But no, I mean, he was cool. I said hello, Mr. Waters, blah blah blah. You know, I'm a respectful kid. I learned those Eddie Haskell tricks. But you know, it's just like you know, he was cool. But mostly, I just hung out. You know.
So Diana was talking to you before we went live about, I think yesterday, about you're traveling in Europe with your band.
Yes.
Can
Yes.
you tell us a little bit about what that was like? Like, did you
Well,
go all over Europe, or just maybe one or two countries?
Well, here's the thing. The first time I went to Europe was with my band, and it was just in Italy the first couple of times.
Okay.
And we went all over northern Italy, okay? And then the next time I went, I actually was playing with Joe Louis Walker, who's like one of the, you know, the top modern, you know, blues guys out there, you know, legendary, in fact. So I'm playing for him, and we went all over Europe, you know, France, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Greece, Denmark, you know, Holland,
Wow.
you know. So we did that. And the last couple of times I was in Europe, I was in the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Poland under my name. And I went as a solo and hired local guys to back me up.
Really? How were the local guys? Were they good players?
Oh, they were good. They were good, you know.
So do you
They
know,
were good players.
do you know any
I'm sorry.
Italian from your experience?
No, I can't say that the Italian that I learned from my Italian wife, but that's okay.
So what was your reception in Europe? Like, did they expect a certain kind of American tradition of either rock or blues? Did you have to adjust for European taste?
Yeah, you kind of have to. Well, I mean, even in this country, I've had to adjust my taste somewhat to perform in different places. Like in Texas, I love Texas musicians, but man, they don't know what to make of me.
Okay.
I mean, you know, to them, I'm some Yankee coming, because anyone who's not from Texas is a Yankee. So, you know, it's like okay, I had to adjust a little bit. So, you know, I basically did my thing, but I did have to adjust somewhat. You know, no big deal.
So
It's like.
do you think
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
Europeans, do they really know a lot about American roots music? Did you find your audiences, like, were they calling out for requests, or were you introducing them to something totally new?
I did some of my original material, and I definitely tried to keep it relatively familiar to them. I mean, that's kind of the way.
Right.
You know, it's a little bit of psychology. You have to perform, you know, when you perform for people who don't know you. I mean, you don't have anything on the radio or what have you.
Right.
So, you know, or, you know, it's like you're trying to do something to draw them in,
Right.
and then take them where you want to go.
So did you have like a most requested song when you were in Europe as opposed to in the States? Like, was there something more? No. Do you have a,
I'm sorry.
do you have a most requested song?
Nah.
No.
No.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I do, and sadly, it has nothing to do with blues.
Okay. we have to ask what it is.
Of course, Brown Eyed Girl.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I guess that's a little bit better than Country Roads.
Oh, or, you know, Mustang Sally, but at least with Mustang Sally, I could say that's $100 song.
Right.
Yes. Wow.
So, wait a minute. Nobody
And
asked you.
every now and then,
How about Japan? Have you been to Japan, or do you want to go there? And did you say you'd gone to Australia?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. It distorted.
Have you gone to Japan and Australia?
Yeah, I did go to Australia with, I was playing with Joe Louis Walker, and we were at the Byron Bay Festival. It used to be the Byron Bay Blues Festival, but it's now they may still call it that, but we had a lot of acts there. Lauryn Hill, The Wailers, Walter Trout, Eric Gales, Government Mule. Oh yes, and we were on the bill with Robert Plant as well.
Wow.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
So Alicia Gwynn says, "Hi guys, we miss being able to go see Linwood live." Aw, we miss.
Oh, well, thank you.
It'll be so much fun. It'll be so much fun when we're able to start playing again. Hey, speaking of playing again, have you got another song?
I'm sorry?
Do you have another song for us?
Let me see if I can remember this one. You're my baby, yes I will do. You're my baby, yes I will do. Oh yeah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes my baby, yes I sure do. You're my baby, you I really do. Mess with her, that's all for you. I said you mess with her, ooh, all for you.
Oh
Still working
yeah.
on that one.
So I love that. So what were your main influences when you started to play, going into like the more rootsy stuff, going into the blues? Were there some musicians that you just had to listen to over and over again? Because I hear lots of different influences.
Yeah, I like Freddie King, Muddy Waters, Freddie King, Albert King, of course.
All the kings, the three kings for Christmas, the three kings.
Yeah, and actually, I never got a chance to meet Freddie. He passed away before I got a chance to really get out and check people out. But I did meet BB, and I met Albert several times. I also was a huge fan of Albert Collins.
Yeah.
And I actually got a chance to play with Albert Collins multiple times.
Really?
Which was really, really, really a cool thing, you know?
Was that here in the DC area, or were you somewhere else?
Well, it was the DC area and Philly as well. The old Chestnut Cabaret.
All right. So where can people find your music if they want to purchase CDs and that type of thing?
I'm totally sold out. I sold out of my EP that I sold when I went to the Czech Republic, and I sold out of everything at the moment. So that's one of the reasons I am really, really pressing to do some new material, some new things, just so I can get some new music out there, that kind of thing.
Well, that's great. And so you'll be working on that in the next few months. It sounds like you've already started tomorrow. You could be recording
Tomorrow. Exactly.
That's really great. So do you see yourself changing your style? Do you have any sort of like new ideas yourself that you wanted to explore? Because it sounds like you have a lot of different influences to grab from if you chose to go in a different direction?
Yeah, I suppose I should be more focused, but I'm just, whatever comes out, because that's what I'm feeling today.
Yeah.
And then once I get enough material, then see how I can cobble it together to make something cohesive.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait until we can go live again and we can see your band again. It's just so much fun to see you. So you said you played at the JV a few times, several times.
Yeah.
We love Lorraine and all the work that she does to get music out there, live music out there. It's a really great service for all of us.
Lorraine is a DC hero. Most of the larger venues, well, they rely on out-of-town acts, and I understand that, but you gotta live somewhere. So it's great that local people have a place to go and play regularly.
Yep.
Well, yeah, especially now. Peanut Gallery.
Yes.
Let's see the Peanut Gallery. Let's have her stand behind you so we can say hi.
Okay, I missed that.
Bring Judy behind you so we can say hi.
Yeah, let's say hi to Judy. Can Judy come into the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit on my lap.
Hey. Hi, Judy.
Hi. How you doing?
So
We're
you have
good.
a future as a duo playing bass, drum, and guitar. Why not?
Yeah, I started playing. I tried doing the bass. I seem to have a problem with my hands locking up. My tendons are. I thought that would help loosen up my tendons. Well, it doesn't seem to be
Didn't work.
helping.
Yeah.
No, so and I've always. So I tried in drums, and I've always had, affinity for the beat, and I'm really I'm digging it, especially during COVID brain, man. We saw a little drum kit down at, where did we get this?
Chuck's.
At Chuck's. And I fell in love with it, and I just started playing, and it's just great for my head.
Well, do you
Really
sing,
helps.
Judy? Do you sing?
No.
I was going to say, maybe there's a Karen Carpenter kind of,
Oh my God, no, this is purely for my head and in the back in the corner over there. This is it's just a lot of fun. And I think everybody should do this. I think everybody needs a drum kit. Just something to bang on.
Kit. You're right. Everyone does need a drum kit and an accordion.
Better than him.
So Linwood, when will we look forward to your next all accordion hits by Linwood Taylor?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, only if there was Zydeco.
you right.
The Pennsylvania polka.
Well, we so much appreciate you taking the time, both of you. Really, so much. It's been so nice to hear you. I know it's weird to have the streaming and not hearing you live, because people are missing so much, because they're, the sound quality of streaming is never anything like a live show. So those of people who are listening, we're looking forward to having Linwood play live in the future. Hopefully in a few months they'll start opening up again. We'll see, but fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. Oh, and Christmas time at JV's. You're playing Christmas.
Oh, I'm at Christmas at JV's.
Christmas Eve at JV's.
Oh, you are?
Christmas night at JV's.
Oh, so that'll be streamed, you guys?
It's not streamed. Actually, he's playing. It's actually a gig there. JV's is open to we've got live music.
So they'll have like a distance kind of thing.
Oh, it's real distant.
Real social,
Real
social distancing.
Like stay
But
away.
there is live music at JV's. So.
Well, we need to find somebody to stream it from the show. That would be great.
You stream it
That would
into
be
our.
good.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, that is. I'm trying to do something like that.
Definitely should do that. Well, once again, thank you so much. we hope to have you back again, and hopefully things will open up soon, and Linwood Taylor Band will be out there playing several nights a week.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that would be nice.
that would be great.
Live music.
I'd
Well,
be out of
thank
the
you
house.
so much. Thank you, everyone. I don't know
Thank
how to get
you.
out of here, Lisa. I guess you get us out.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye.
So happy to see you.
Bye, Linwood. Bye, Judy. Bye, Diana.